Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here. Welcome back to the Millwall Career Mode. It's now Season 1, Episode 4. And I cannot wait to get started in this video. But first, before we do any of that, before I show you any of the teams I'll be facing, I just want to give you a quick update on the transfer request that you guys have sent in. So just ignore the centre-backs and Aribi. Aribi we obviously covered in the last episode. We've then got Charlie Adams. Now, he looks pretty good. The thing is, he looks very cheap to buy. Small potential, I'm gonna be honest. And another factor would be that Kilmarnock is the club he's at now, but he is on loan from Birmingham. Joe Holloway suggested him, so I just want to say to Joe that I probably won't be able to get him this season due to the fact he's on loan. I don't think there's any way I can get around that. If I could, then maybe I might go for him, but at the moment he's a one for next season. Then the next one is Fran Villabi. He looks like he could be a sensational signing. I'm actually going to go ahead and try and get him on loan from Valencia. Ronnie Makile was the guy that suggested this one, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do that right now as we speak. Now, I don't really know how much he costs, really, but I'm going to put in a one-year loan with the potential ability to buy him for $1 million. Surely that's going to be enough to see kind of a signing in this direction. If not, then obviously we have to see our way around it, but I just think this could be perfect. And then our final one is Nuadiko. Now, what can I say about this player? He is fantastic, very quick, someone that I definitely want, and it was Elite Shi who suggested him. Now, I want to sign him, I really do, but the funds would suggest that we couldn't get him unless we sold someone. Now, if we do sell someone, then maybe. But I've got to think of it this way. I'm happy with the squad I've got. So he might be a signing for January, maybe. Or he might be a signing for next season when we get some more funds. But I definitely want Nuadiko, and I'm very happy that you've suggested him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Adams, Dicko, Villabi, Aribi, and all these centre-backs here in my transfer suggestions. And I will keep them there for now. But in terms of who we are playing, who have we actually got? So we've got our first game, which is away to Walsall. Our second game, home to Oldham. And then our third game in this episode will be away to Chesterfield. A pretty decent games to have a look at, if I do say so myself. They're definitely all winnable. The next month, though, September, does look like it could be a little bit more challenging with Bradford and Charlton in there. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to get into the first game, which is, of course, against Walsall. Right, so I've come up with this sort of team to face off against Walsall. I do like their kit. The checkered way of red and black really goes well together. And obviously, Simeon Jackson plays for them. So this could be quite an interesting game. Maybe like the one in real life. Who knows? But obviously in goal, we've got Jordan Archer. The left back is Sabore. The two centre-backs are Webster and Nelson. I'm really trying to try every combination that we've got going possible. Romeo is the right back. The right midfielder is Warren. The two centre midfielders are Butcher and Thompson. Butcher is being irreplaceable at the moment. I hope that nothing happens to him because he has done so many important things for us recently. Then the left midfielder is Ferguson, and the two strikers are Lee Gregory and the captain, Steve Morrison. So let's get into this one against the Saddlers. Hopefully we can beat them and get 3 points on the table. And that's a great pass through to Simeon Jackson, who's going to give it to Musa. There you go. Frank Musa scores. Pretty good goal. And I've got to be honest, my defence are not clearing the ball. We've failed to clear the ball on so many occasions. This is a better look at the goal. And look at that. Easy side-footed home. Archer could have done a lot better with that. And we've paid the price for not being able to defend in this one. The Canadians starting to play some nice football. So with Joe Edwards, he's been given everything. Utsma, back to Edwards, open goal, sweaty goal, easy as you like. I have no respect for anyone or anything that does sweaty goals. Seriously, you could have scored probably from just taking that. Now I'm frustrated now because he could have scored that. No, he decided to play it across and have it into an empty goal. You can't do that. I hate that people do that, let alone computers. That just tells you the virtue of football at the moment, doesn't it? But true credit to them, it was too easy for them. They broke for our defence. That's their second goal in this game. Balls on the doors at half-time. Rochdale are drawing with Swindon. It's a 2-0 lead to Sheffield United against Chesterfield. and Bradford are losing to Scunthorpe. The rest of the results you can see yourself. We have been really poor this half. I mean, let's have a look at the stats quickly. They have dominated us, and I can tell you for a fact that if we play this way, we are going to get slaughtered every single match. So all I can say is we have to improve. So let's just go out, give it a fight, and hopefully we can get a decent result from this game. I don't think we can win it at all, but we can try for the point at least. Send to Butcher. Butcher's going to try and give it out wide to Ferguson. He has got a little bit of space here. I don't know whether he's going to be able to continue with the ball. He is still going. He's going to put it in here. Can we win the header? Yes, we can. Is that Lee Gregory? Of course it is. He hasn't stopped scoring for us. It's been absolutely crazy. I mean, another header for Gregory, and another time that this could be huge. I mean, that is all we've been asking for the entire game. We've been asking for an opportunity like that, and finally one's come our way. So hopefully that brings us back in this game. That could be a great spot to O'Brien, and it is. Aidan O'Brien, he is fit off the bench. Oh, and that's a great turn. I think he's got a lot of space to run into here. Could he cut inside himself? He gets brought down. That is a penalty. I cannot believe it. I'm literally in disbelief. How more clear-cut do you want a penalty there? He was running, and then all of a sudden O'Connor just says, no, you're not going anywhere. So thankfully for that, O'Connor's given us a penalty, a chance to score. Morrison's not taking this. So Lee Gregory stepping up to equalise this game. He does. 2-2. Huge result this could be for us. And he is going to go over there and celebrate, deservedly so. That's his second goal in this game. He has been such an importance. Why didn't he do this in pre-season? I don't really know, but that is something to celebrate about. Another goal for Gregory and another chance for us to get some decent amount of points in this game. We've got to battle on for the 3 points now. We don't want to draw. That was a much improved second half. I'm not going to lie, I was very nervous in the first half after we conceded 2 straight away. I think that we definitely deserve to get back in the game. Now we just need to move on to the next one. I think we can definitely get a result out of it. So let's get into that one, and obviously we have to see whether that transfer loan offer for Fran Ribali has been accepted or not. So they rejected that one. I'm going to go in with 400k. I know that's probably a lot lower than what they're actually wanting for him, but we have to try. We have to squeeze as much out of this as possible. I don't know how far we can go. We might be able to adjust the salary a little bit to give us a bit more leeway towards the transfer. But I do want to make this one happen. I don't think we'll be able to sign Dicko. That's the only thing. Otherwise I would have gone for Dicko because I think that he would have been just as good to sign. Right, they said the sum was too low, so I'm going to go in with 700k. Please, fingers crossed, can they accept this one? Otherwise, we might have to sort some other stuff out to see if we can make this one happen. I put in 800, and if they don't accept it, then I'm just going to go ahead and try the loan again without, obviously, getting him in on a permanent basis, and I'll do a 2-year loan for that one. And then I'll just go for Nua Dicko maybe, because he is a player that I want to get, so why not give it a go? Okay, so they actually accepted that, so I'm going to go ahead and offer him the money he wants. I'm not going to let him know what role he's going to have, because I hate offering that. I'm going to give him 5 years though. He is 18, that is a lot of room for improvement, so let's offer this. Let's see if he can accept it. If so, he'll be in for our last game of the episode because he can't make the one against Oldham, so he'll have to play against Chesterfield if it can all go ahead. Okay, so stupidly enough, I actually said that I wouldn't tell him what role that I wanted to give him, and he came back straight away, so I'm going to go with a squad rotation player. He's not going to be a squad rotation player, but that should be enough to tempt him. If not, then I may have to offer him something else. I just don't know. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this one turns out. Right, so as I said, we're up against Oldham for the second game, and I've changed the team dramatically. I wasn't impressed with a lot of the members in the last game, so I've put Gunn in goal. He needs to prove that he's going to be better than Jordan Archer, and he should be as well. The left back is Joe Martin. I wasn't happy with Sanabria. He kept losing the ball too much and didn't do anything. Two centre backs are Webster and Hutchinson. I just wanted my strongest defence out for this game. The right back is Romeo. I was impressed with him. He was the key player for us in the last match. The right midfielder is David Worrell. can't really say too much. He wasn't involved in the last game that much. The two centre midfielders are Butcher and Abdul. I wasn't happy with Thompson, so I've removed him from the squad. The left midfielder is Wild. Ferguson has been terrible since pre-season, so let's get a little bit of pace in Wild and see what he can do. And the strikers are Gregory and Morrison. That's probably not going to change throughout the season, as Aidan O'Brien, Fred and Philpott are really the only strikers we have. And let's be honest, Gregory and Morrison will get the goals for us. No one else will from those attacking positions. So let's get into the game against Oldham. We should win this game, hence how I said should, but we may not. Abdu, great interception here. Steve Morrison. Don't want Abdu to have the ball here, but he is still going. Jimmy Abdu. Wow, that wasn't a bad shot by the centre midfielder there. Hold. Greg Wild, he's got to win it back. He doesn't. This is a great opportunity and it goes in. Gunn couldn't do anything about it. Is it Billy McKay with the header? Believe he's on loan from Wigan. And that is a goal that he will not forget, at least. And, well, what can I say, to be honest? We have just not turned up to any game at the start of it, and we are leaking at the back. I think it's the defence. I do think they're quite bad at the moment. He should have saved that there, Gunn, but he didn't. And, well, what can I say? They've scored, and I believe it's Ollie Banks who got that goal there in the end. We need to defend this. We are struggling so much at the back. Let's get onto it. Gunn with the fist away. I think the goal's open and he could have the chance to score. Goal line clearance, and the blocking is really helping us to stop that go in. Half time, and Walsall are beating Bolton. Southend are losing to Northampton, and it's a 1-1 draw between Swindon and Bradford City. You can read the rest. Again, I don't know what's happening at half time. I really don't. We are struggling so much. One shot and it wasn't even on target. We need to improve. Same old scenario. Can we do it? Well, it's only one goal this time, so hopefully we can. But we have just been really, really shoddy at the back at the moment. There is a lot to improve on. And they've got a great chance for a cross here. That's an easy header. They've scored again. How about that? Oldham. That's all I've got to say. Oldham. How? This is diabolical. I should sell my entire team. They are not performing. Why is it the same players are just not doing it right? I mean, Hutchinson and Webster are our best defenders, and we're still leaking 2 goals. Seriously, we are still a good side. We shouldn't be doing this. Billy McKay, he is through here. Can we get ourselves to stop them scoring? No, we can't. It's free. I just don't believe it. How is it free? Seriously. What is the defence doing? It's a third header. Win the ball. Is it that hard? This has been an absolute atrocity. You call yourself players. You're literally winning nothing. Wild, he's going to find Aidan O'Brien on the wing. O'Brien is going to try and cut inside. He has got the pace and energy after coming on as a substitute. Aidan O'Brien, he's still going. He's going to have the shot. That was a great block. Now they can header it away. We honestly didn't want this game. I am frustrated. Seriously. No shots on target. Honestly, I don't know what to say. How can you lose to practically the worst team in the league? Frustrating. Move on to the next game against Chesterfield. That's all I say. Let's forget this atrocity of a game, because I really want to drop you all. Even Morrison, I'm really considering removing him from the squad and getting a new captain. Let's hope we can make that new signing sooner rather than later. Morrison, you are terrible. Valabi just really doesn't want to sign. He wants a bigger role. I'm going to give him a future first team role. I don't know whether that's bigger than the one I offered him, to be honest. I really don't know. I'm not really wanting to give him an important first team role. Then again, I don't really know his rating. He could be bronze and I could be wasting my time. But if not, then I just have to keep offering him as many roles as I can. And eventually he might sign. Who knows? I mean, something's got to go right in this episode. So let's see if we can just get him with this one. Guess what? Valabi's back and he says he still wants a bigger role. So let's give it an important first team one. I mean, he's going to have a decent potential, so I can't see the problem in offering in this position. because he's offered it again, let's give him a crucial first team space. And if he doesn't want this, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to offer more money. I just won't bother. It's stupid. You're young, you're 18 years old, and you want a crucial first team space. Seriously. Never mind, well, let's just offer it. What can go wrong, really, isn't it? What can go wrong? Yeah, let's just offer this. And there we go. Fran Villabi, signed 70 rated. Is he worth really me giving him a first team space? Well, who knows, but we're going to have to find out. Hopefully he can be this miracle to resolve all the issues we've been having recently. Right, so I can't stress how much worse this game could really be if we lose this. We have been terrible in the game against Walsall and the game against Oldham. It has to improve. We're playing in our bananas in pyjamas kit. Villabi is in the team. Morrison is on his last warning. He plays rubbish. He's getting dropped. And I'll find a new captain. Simple as that. So, what could possibly go wrong? Let's just get into this one. Seriously, we need something. There he is. Fran Villabi making his debut for Millwall. What has he got himself into? He really doesn't know, does he? He's actually doing really well. We're going to finesse it here. Villabi! Wow! Great save straight away. We are in this game to win it. To Joe Shea. What can he do with the ball? Let's win it back here. Hutchinson's in a battle with him. And Hutchinson's a lot stronger. I don't know how he didn't come out with the ball. And this is a chance for them. Great save by Gunn. I think that's the first one he's made this episode. What can Villabi do with the ball? The small Spaniard. He's still going with it. Villabi. This is a great run by him. He's going to keep going. Don't really know where he's going to go with it. He's going to have the shot though. Great save. Got to try and get it back into a fray. We win a corner out of that one. He's going to play it up the pitch for David Worrell. Worrell, he's still going with it. He's going to have the shot. Oh, that's a great save. It's headed away. The danger has just been dealt with. Scores on the doors at half-time. Cheltenham are beating Swindon. Gillingham are beating Northampton. And there's a 1-1 draw between Walsall and Peterborough. You can read the rest. And it's been much more impressive in this match. We've definitely had our chances. We haven't taken them yet. We've had a pretty decent amount of shots that have just had to been saved. But it's more impressive than the last two. So hopefully we can take 3 points from this game. Let's not count our lucky stars yet though. Corner right there. Let's win this header as well. We don't. It's with Villabi. Oh, just saved. He almost got a goal on his debut. That would have been sensational. An intriguing game where we didn't take our chances. This episode has been not to the script of what I wanted. I'm going to be honest. There could have been a lot of things that we could have scored. For instance, you see that Villabi shot there. I just don't know. I really don't know why this squad isn't doing what it needs to. Maybe it's a slow process. Maybe we have to build into it. But pre-season, we were firing on all cylinders. We went up. We seemed to be doing pretty well against Oxford. And it's all folded since really losing to Rotherham on penalties. So we have to find that spark. We have to find that pizzazz. But we will have a look at the league table before we end this episode. I do want to see how badly it's affected our position. Right, so we are 13th in the league table. Could have been a lot better, to be honest. But obviously, we're not quite at the relegation zone yet. That's when you start to get annoyed. We are in the bottom half of the table after 5 matches. Not going to lie, not very happy with that, but we'll have to resolve it in the next episode. I really sincerely hope we can. Villabi seems like a lease of what we need, a bit of fresh life, something like that could be just perfect. And I'm going to be playing him every game, I'm going to be honest. He is small, he's very good though. Even in that game where he didn't actually score, he had the chances, he had everything right which you need in a player in that position. And well, hopefully he can answer all our prayers and we can get a lot better in the next episode. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. And obviously, let's hope the next episode is a better one. But until then, goodbye.